Good morning, Rabbi Ed Farber, Rabbi Emeritus, Beth Torah, Benny Rock Campus. Fascinating verse in this week's Torah portion. It says, Moses and the Levite priests spoke to all Israel, saying, "Pay attention and listen, O Israel. This day you have become a nation to the Lord your God." This day you've become a nation. Fascinating. Why this day? They didn't become a nation when they left Egypt. They didn't become a nation when they stood at Mount Sinai, received the Ten Commandments. Well, this is a new generation about to enter the land of Israel. And Rashi has an amazing insight on this verse. He points out that when Moses gives the Torah to the people of Israel as they're about to enter the land of Israel, that he gave it to the Levites. Now we know why. Technically the Levites were the educators, so he gave them the Torah. But Rashi says the people of Israel then went to Moses and they complained. What was their complaint? They asked Moses why he had only charged the Levites with keeping the Torah after his death. Why not charge all of us? Give it to all of us, which of course was Moses' intention, but they thought he gave it only to the Levites. So Moses was actually thrilled with this complaint. He had spent 40 years with this people, getting complaints about not enough water, didn't like the food, tired of the manna. Let's go back to Egypt, it's too dangerous here. Complaint after complaint. But this complaint was different. This new generation says, we want that Torah. We want that responsibility. Not just the Levites. We're the people of Israel. We accepted the Torah at Mount Sinai. We are accepting it again as we enter the land of Israel. That was a complaint that thrilled Moses. And when he saw that the entire nation came forward and said, give us this Torah. This is our responsibility. This is who we are. Then he said, this day you have become a nation to the Lord your God. The people of Israel are a nation when we have a united purpose. And that united purpose is the preservation of the ethical, moral teachings, religious teachings found in that Torah, which we are all bound by. How we observe it exactly, differently, but we accept that Torah as our guide and our commitment to the nation state of the Jewish people, Israel. When we can unite on those two basic concepts, with all the differences of how to apply it, then we are the nation of Israel. We are Am Yisrael. So as we enter the high holidays, let us recommit to being what Moses said. On this day, on this Rosh Hashanah, on this coming new year, we are a nation to the Lord our God. Shabbat Shalom.